Chapter 1699. At this moment, Ike almost exploded in anger. He is the eldest son of the Takahashi family and the rising star of the family. Not only does he have an extraordinary position in Beijing, he can be regarded as widely known even in China. To some extent, his status in China is very similar to that of the national man who was very popular in the past few years. Because of this, Ike's character has always been rebellious. In his dictionary, there are no words for tolerance and bullying. Seeing that this young man who was about his age ignored his cardin and identity, he choked with himself, and even questioned whether he had intermittent deafness. In his opinion, it was a crime worthy of death. So, he immediately waved at the front and rear vehicles, and a dozen strong men in black suits immediately descended from a few Rolls-Royces. These people, without exception, are all bodyguards of the Takahashi family, and they are top masters. The bodyguards got out of the car and surrounded Alex. Everyone looked at Alex and at the same time looked at Ike. As long as Ike said a word, they would attack Alex. At this time, Jifei and Jiyu in the car exchanged glances, and Jifei said, "There is no fraud in this matter, right?" Jiyu shook her head. "It shouldn't be. If someone really wants to do something, they will never do it on the streets of downtown Beijing, China. Isn't the viaduct from the airport to the city more suitable than here?" Jifei relaxed, smiled, and said, "He must have a hard time hanging on his face." Just after he said that no one ran the red light, he bumped into one. After that, Jifei raised his eyebrows at Jiyu again. "I feel that Ike seems to be a little bit interesting to you. This kid is also very handsome. There are 5 people. Would you like to consider it?" Jiyu said firmly, "I would never consider Chinese men." "Why?" Jifei said, "Chinese men are at least similar to Japanese men, with less body hair and no body odor. If you change to men from Europe, America, Latin America, and Africa, that would be indescribable." Jiyu curled her lips. "Don't say I haven't thought about falling in love now. Even if I fall in love, I must find a pure Japanese." Jifei asked again, "Why?" Jiyu said indifferently, "When 2 people get along, they have the same culture, the same tradition, the same habits, and the same cognition. It will save a lot of worry. If I tell my boyfriend, I want to go to Dunhuang to have a look at Mogao Grottos, he replied to me, 'Where is Dunhuang? What is Mogao Grottos?' I can slap him to death." Jifei laughed. "My dear sister, don't have such a strong character. Is it okay to beat your boyfriend at every turn in the future?" Jiyu said, "I'm just making an analogy with you to let you know that Japanese men and Japanese women are the best combination. So you should never blindly pursue any foreign love in the future." Jifei sighed and didn't want to continue talking about this topic. Instead, he looked out the window and saw that Alex was surrounded by so many bodyguards, and his expression was not scared at all. He couldn't help but smile. This Chinese guy, he is kind of kind, surrounded by so many bodyguards, and not afraid at all. Jiyu nodded and hummed. "Maybe your brain is not so good?" Jifei smiled and said, "Don't say it, this Chinese guy is pretty handsome." Jiyu smacked his lips, prayed that he won't be beaten and disfigured by Ike Takahashi later. Jifei helplessly, "Why is your mouth so poisonous?"